Hi everybody, so this is the look I decided to create for you. My friend Margaret came home from Boston and she had 2 different weddings to go to this week. The first look I created for her was using the Anastasia Lavish palette. So this is the look I came up with. I thought it was a fun kind of corally look, a little bit sultry but not too much because the eyes were still bright and we still had fairly bright blush on with a neutral lip. So I hope you guys like this look, and if you do, please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Hi everybody, let's get started. So I'm going to prime my lid using MAC's Painterly Paintpot and my MAC 195 brush. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. And then I'm just going to dab this in with my finger. So for this look, I'm going to use the Anastasia Lavish palette, and I'm going to start by using Orange Soda, which is this color right here, and I'm going to use my MAC 242 brush for this, and this is going to go right in our crease. Next, we're going to take this color right here, which is called Rum Cake. I'm going to use my MAC 239 brush for this. And I'm just going to pack this all over my lid. So we're going to use this color right here, which is called Sienna, and I'm going to use that same MAC 239 brush. And I just want to get the eyeshadow right on the tip of the brush. For now, I'm just going to leave the color underneath my brow bone clean, and I'm going to go back in later and add some highlight to it. Alright, so now I'm going to do my liner. So I'm just going to take my trusty Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just going to tight line this to my eye, creating a very small wing. So I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows and put on my mascara, and I'll be right back. If you guys don't know how to do your eyebrows, you can definitely check out one of my other videos. I definitely usually do them in all of my videos, but since this is going to be a little bit longer video, since I'm going to go through the contours and everything and highlight, I figure I might as well cut this part out. So I'll be right back. Alright, now that my eyes are done pretty much, except I still haven't put anything underneath my brow bone, but for my eyes, all I used was my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and this is the color Ebony. So I just outlined them, filled them in, and I just went through with some dark eyeshadow just to fill in some sparse areas. Alright, so now onto our face. For this look, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I am in the shade 5, and I am going to use my Makeup Geek Angled Stippling brush. Alright, so now for the highlight. I'm going to use my MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter in Radiant Rose. And this is just going to go underneath my eyes, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. Whoop, that's a lot on my forehead. On my chin and on my Cupid's bow. So you can blend this in with your finger if you like, or you can blend this in with that same Makeup Geek brush, but I have just discovered my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and actually really like this for blending in my highlighter, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. So after I blend this in a little bit with my brush, I like to go in with my ring finger and just dab in any excess product that I may have. So I have a little pimple here, so I'm going to conceal that. This is just any concealer that you have, and I'm just going to dab a little bit on there, and I am just going to leave it so it kind of dries a little bit on there. I find that that helps the concealer stick more and helps cover more and easier your blemishes. Alright, so now I'm going to powder my face. I am going to use my NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder, and I am in the color medium beige, and I'm just going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. And this is just going to go on all of the areas where I did not add any highlighter. So to contour my face, I am going to use one of my favorite matte bronzers. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going to use my MAC 163 brush for this. Just going to dab a little bit and just create this small contour. I just want to go halfway through my face. I personally don't like it when you smile and you see that whole line. It kind of creeps me out. It looks like a strange doll for some reason. And then I'm just going to take my MAC 217 brush and my chocolate bronzer again, and I am just going to contour my nose slightly. I like using a fluffy brush for this so it doesn't create too harsh of a line. And then I'm just going to put a little bit at the tip of my nose. The areas that I highlighted bright, I am going to use these two colors right here, which is, they are both MAC Pro colors. This is Accentuate, and this one is Emphasize. I like to mix both of those. And I'm going to use my Sigma Tapered highlighting brush number F35. And I'm just going to dab this underneath my eye and all the other places where I added this highlighter. So definitely my nose, forehead, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Okay, so now let's blend in this little blemish that we have right here, and I'm just going to use my MAC 287 brush for this. So as you can see, I mostly dabbed around my blemish and not too much on top. So for my blush, I'm going to take my Makeup Geek blush palette that I made, and I'm going to use Infatuation, Romance, and Bliss, and I'm going to use my MAC 138 brush for this. So I'm just going to dab them in, tap off the excess, dab this onto my cheek first, and then I'm going to blend it gently with my contour. I want this blush to stay warm but not too peachy because my eyes are more of a coral color. Okay, so now I'm going to take my NARS Guy Bourdain palette, and I'm going to take this color right here, and you can take any highlighter for this, and I'm just going to put this right underneath my brow bone, gently blending this in with my crease color. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this inside my eye. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of eyeliner in the inside of my waterline, and I am just going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in 0. And then I'm going to take whatever is left on this brush, and then I'm going to take this color again. This is Sienna, And I'm just going to brush this underneath my eye. It helps to look up to keep the skin underneath your eye top. Same MAC brush that I used before, and I am just going to meet the line that we just created with Sienna. And then you can go back in with this same brush. This is the MAC 286 brush with Sienna. Just get it on the tip, and then you can buff this out just a little bit more. And my last step is to use my brow gel. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And this is just going to hold my unruly eyebrows in place. Okay, so I want a neutral lip for this look, so I'm just going to use NYX Lip Gloss in Nude Pink. Alright everybody, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and don't forget to check out my blog. I'm coming out with a new website soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!